Are you worried about your snake's health? Poor ventilation in their enclosure can lead to serious health issues. But what if I told you that perfect enclosure ventilation is easier to achieve than you might think? Many snake owners overlook ventilation, thinking it's just about keeping the temperature right. But did you know that inadequate airflow can cause respiratory infections and stress? If you've ever noticed your snake acting lethargic or having trouble shedding, you might be dealing with ventilation issues. You've come to the right place to learn how to fix that. Stick around until the end, because I'm going to share a simple checklist that will ensure your snake's enclosure has perfect ventilation. Trust me, you won't want to miss this if you care about your snake's well-being. Have you ever opened your snake's enclosure and felt like you were hit by a wall of humidity? Or maybe you've noticed condensation forming on the glass? Let me know in the comments if you've struggled with these issues. I've been there too. Let's dive into why ventilation is crucial. Snakes are ectothermic, meaning they rely on their environment to regulate their body temperature. Without proper airflow, the humidity can skyrocket, leading to respiratory problems and even mold growth. It's a recipe for disaster. It's almost like your snake is saying, "Hey, I need some fresh air." Imagine being stuck in a stuffy room all day. No fun, right? Now let's talk about how to achieve that perfect ventilation. First, consider the size of your enclosure. A larger tank allows for better airflow, but if you have a smaller one, don't worry. There are still ways to improve ventilation. Step 2, use a screen top. A mesh or screen top allows for airflow while keeping your snake secure. Just make sure it fits snugly to prevent escapes. Step 3, position the heat source correctly. Place your heat source on one side of the enclosure to create a temperature gradient. This encourages your snake to move around and helps with airflow. Hang on a little longer, because in just a moment, I'm going to share a surprising tip that can drastically improve your snake's enclosure ventilation. Did you know that adding live plants can help with ventilation? They not only improve air quality, but also create a more natural environment for your snake. Here's the surprising tip. Consider using a small fan. A low-speed fan can help circulate air without disturbing your snake. Just make sure it's positioned safely and doesn't blow directly on them. Let's recap. We discussed the importance of ventilation, how to size your enclosure, use a screen top, position your heat source, and even the benefits of live plants. Plus, I shared the surprising tip of using a small fan to enhance airflow. Your snake will thank you for it. I remember when I first got my snake, I was so focused on the heat and humidity that I completely ignored ventilation. It wasn't until I noticed my snake acting strangely that I realized my mistake. Once I made these changes, it was like a weight was lifted off both our shoulders. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on keeping your snake happy and healthy. Got any ventilation tips of your own? Share them below. I'd love to hear what's worked for you.